months ago, but you know what? I'm sitting on your couch talking
You
to Fox
are
and
sitting
Friends.
today talking about the new alliance between ICE and Adams. So thank you very much for coming and
Thank
telling
you.
us the news.
Alliance was never severe.
And if he doesn't come true,
You're up early anyway.
if he doesn't come true, I'll be back in New York City, and we won't be sitting on the couch. I'll be in his office, up his butt, saying, "Where the hell is the agreement we came to?"
Hello, everybody. That clip should raise the hair on everyone's back. Yeah, that's Mayor Adams and the new border czar, and they inadvertently slip at the end of that clip and mention that they had a deal. So Mayor Adams is up on a bribery indictment that was brought after New York City. I believe it was the Southern District's Court, the New York State Southern District Court, caught on to a bribery scam that he was working with the Turkish consulate, where he had the fire department and the fire marshals and the police department turning a blind eye to some of the shady doings at the consulate. And he, in return, received gifts and travel and money and cash bribes. And he was caught with that. He was caught red-handed with it. They have the evidence. And now, Mayor Adams, who runs the biggest city in New York State, which the last time I looked was a sanctuary state, is now getting ready to turn the keys to the prisons over to Tom Homan, the border czar, so that he can go in and look for people that need to be sent out of the country without any control and oversight. Now, I have no problem with him taking the criminals out of the prisons that legitimately need to be deported. Why are we feeding them? Why are we housing them? Let's just move them on. Hallman has the right idea, but there's no oversight on it, and I want to see the oversight. And on top of it, there's the pay-for-play scheme. Let us in, and we'll force the charges to be dropped without prejudice. In other words, we're going to keep you dangling on a string and hold you forever accountable to us. You're going to be our little puppet in New York State. Kathy Hochul is not happy with that.
My feeling is that the faith of the city people have been shaken, and there needs to be a resolve.
The Reverend Al Sharpton, after meeting with Governor Hochul for about half an hour to discuss the crisis in city government caused by questions of whether Mayor Adams sold his soul to the White House to get his corruption indictment dropped. Controller Brad Lander, also one of a number of elected officials, clergy, and community leaders the governor huddled with, called it
the sword of Damocles hanging over the head of the entire administration.
Even though calls for Adams to resign have been escalating, sources tell CBS News New York that the governor had been trying to focus on stabilizing the city and avoiding invoking her power to remove the mayor from office. The resignation of 4 top deputy mayors, including First Deputy Mayor Maria Torres Springer, changed that. After Queensborough President Donovan Richards met with her virtually, he issued a statement saying, quote, "We need steady-handed leadership at City Hall that can not only weather these crises, but address them head-on and continue to move New York City forward."
Now, I'm not a fan of Kathy Hochul. She's my governor. I'm not a fan of her, but she's doing the right thing. She's done a few right things while she's been in, and she's up for re-election next year. We'll see how that goes. With that, folks, thank you for listening, because things need to change, and they're heading in that direction now. Thank you, everybody, and good night.